Foster Griffin, what do we have on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Ready to go? Jeremy Pena digs in now. And the home opener is underway. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground to first. And he's out on the tag. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Out to short, Abrams. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So up next, Munetaka Murakami. Strike on the inside corner. That's ripped. Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's the third out. Back in Washington, D.C., getting the nod on the mound, Nick Lodolo. How about a report on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
C.J. Abrams, batting with one down, takes a strike. And it's fouled away. Lodolo, in his 5th season, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. One out, runner at second. Joey Wiemer digging in for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss. One out, and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series.
That's out the corner.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-1. Now it's the DH, James Wood. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Got him. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Ben Rice. In the air, left field. And that one hops the wall. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the...
Oh, now this ball gets down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nope. Out. So digging in, Bryce Matthews. Fouls away the first offering. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Digging in, Zach DeZenzo. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the second. On the ground to third. One at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the second. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond and quickly one away in the second. So up next, Nasim Nunez. And a foul ball.
Ball, low.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Brady House in the box now. Takes strike one. Just missed. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And there's one down. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Up the middle. Abrams tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 down, bases empty. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. Munetaka Murakami getting ready to hit. In the air, left field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll take a trot around the bases. So digging in, Joey Wiemer. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run, and it.
Righty reliever out of the pen, A.J. Blueball.
Just trying to keep this one. Close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Just missed. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
So a man at first. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Rice. To Pena at second for 1 and 2. What a play. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat. High fly ball, right field. And the inning is over.
That's right.
Back here in Nationals Park. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. On the ground to the left. House tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's a big power threat. Ben Rice. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He sends it out of here. 1 down. Jake Myers now at the plate. That one found hard the other way. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
So up next, Bryce Matthews. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off left side. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So next up for Houston, Zach DeZenzo. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom 4, Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Well, these Nats really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to...
Chaparro swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Nasim Nunez will hit next. And the 0-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And the 0-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That's a strike at the top edge of the zone. And it's 0-2. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning.
And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Brady House. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Nationals putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-2.
Nope. Ball 2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Now
Nope.
one miss.
Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air to left center. Myers takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. So back to the top of the order. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Out to short, Pena. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Here's C.J. Abrams now. He's already homered here in this one.
Now pitching for Houston.
Now on the bump, Sean Newcomb. He's into the game with the bases empty. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. This one in the air center field. Myers moving under this one. That is the inning. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In the air, right field. Cruz has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. Ben Rice up next for the Astros. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. The Nats up by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's inside. Ball 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jake Meyers, the next. Hit 1 for 2. New arm out of the bullpen, Nick Mears.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Comes up empty.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Pitch hitting for the Astros, number 38, Nathan Ricketts.
Left field. And there are 2 down. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the right. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jesus Sanchez. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Sanchez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 and 2 here. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 6th, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Nationals,
James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
James Wood.
Foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Stays alive. That one inside. 2 and 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Keibert Ruiz getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air, center field. Myers should have this one. And that's the inning. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. High fly ball right field. Cruz on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Yordan Alvarez. Digs in now. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Mitchell Parker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. That one ripped but foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The tying run at the plate. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. The Nationals holding on to a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Parker, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Swung on, popped up left side. House under this one. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Dylan Cruz.
Now pitching for Houston,
Braden Fisher on pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And they'll do it again. 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now here is pinch hitter coming on, Luis Garcia. A runner at first for him, nobody out. First offering, runner goes. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Nunez swings through it for strike 1. To first, might be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Base is empty after the double. Play. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals, Jose Tena. On the mound now, Ryan King.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. And he gets tied up right there. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball. Nope. Ball 2.
Tenna off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Sneaks through, base hit. Tenna headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different.
That is the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, ready to begin the 8th. Yainer Diaz now at the plate. Curtis Mead into game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Brad. Lord taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Up the middle. Scoops it up off the dirt. 1 pitch and 1 out. Next to hit, Ben Rice.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Yes.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that chance handled. Tosses to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swings through that. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, James Wood. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Lucas on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Keibert Ruiz.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-2 now.
Ball 1.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 down, base is empty. Dylan Cruz will hit next. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kaiwei Teng.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Oh.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Astros, Nathan Lucas. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-1. Lyle makes his way towards it. One down. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Fly to left his first time. This one in the air center field. Young under it. And there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Yordan Alvarez up next for the left-hander on now, P.J. Poole.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hard hit right side. The tag, and that's the ball game.